Mean Spirited Sex by Stacie Wyatt. What I Owe, Part 1. There was this guy named Monty. She thought his name was Mike, James, something. He was the idiot with no name. She couldn't remember if he was a shade of yellow or a shade of brown. All he was a head case. Monty was nothing special in Estacie's eyes, just someone she sucked off because she was bored and had nothing better else to do. After 9 years of fucking, she knew what to look for or sense to see if someone is a one-time fuck or maybe a one-time head case of just reoccurring dick. The ones who made it past one time got lucky if they got to three. Three was her limit. After three, she cut them off. No more phone calls, emails, instant messages. Simply cut them off before they got pussy whipped and before she got dick attached. After years had went by, Ecstasy was trying to do better. She had reduced the number of men she fucked drastically. Now, she still had her fun, but she was a tad bit more selective about who she was with. She wanted pleasure for her own self instead of giving release to tons of men without getting anything in return. She wanted her toes sucked quickly, slick-fingered, mind-blowing orgasms, and she was not getting it. Rumors of her head skills were spreading, and sometimes she was felt she was being used for that, and she had enough. One day out the blue, Monty had sent her email asking for some of her world famous head, talking some bullshit about how a while back Ecstasy had told him that he can call her anytime if he wanted some head. Of course, Ecstasy did not remember saying that to her one time, but he was adamant that she did and she owed him. She owes him, she thought, and all the ideas started running through her head. I mean, she owed him, and all he got was head, but she owed him. Okay, he was kind of sort of in for it, so she called up her friend Superman and told him of her very elaborate out plans. He was down with her idea, but he had a price. The next thing Ecstasy did was call the local hotel and make a reservation for the following weekend. Booked a couple of rooms. She made a quick trip to the sex shop to pick up a few things and made an anonymous phone call to Damien, asking him to meet a mysterious woman at the hotel the following weekend. The weekend finally came and everything was set in place. Step one, a phone call was placed to Monty asking him to come step outside his house because it's already got this thing set up in place where she already found out his address and already arranged for him to be picked up. Superman was awaiting outside for Monty's approach. Once Monty steps outside, he was knocked down and placed in a van, and Super drove Monty to the hotel. Step two, the hit squad of collection of hot, sexy black women handcuffs Monty to the bed, and after stripping him down to his nakedness, a cock ring was placed upon his dick to keep him hard and unable to come. Of course, pictures were taken commemorating the event. Enter Ecstasy with a camcorder, CD player, or necessary accoutrements, wearing a gorgeous see-through titty, low enough to accentuate her cleavage and ample ass. Everything was done to the T, meaning her hair, nails, toes, eyebrows, and sexy red lipstick. So, you think I owe you? Well, you're in for a surprise. She sends the hit squad into another room. She went over to hook up that CD player, popped in a mix CD, R. Kelly, some Luther, Pretty Ricky, Avant and Joe. Condoms already had been laid out along the dresser with loose batteries, toys of various sizes and shapes. Monty was getting happy as hell. His dick hard but can't explode like he wanted. Getting antsy in the bed, ready for action, but he wasn't getting that much satisfaction. A knock is heard at the door, and Ecstasy goes to answer. In walks the fuck of her dreams, Damien, looking fine and sexy as ever. She was surprised he came, but he did. She kisses him with passion and fervor, tongues intermingling. Temperature was getting hot up in the room, and Damien glances at Monty and wonders what's going on, and Stacie whispers in his ear,